Imagine a little village where everything is quiet and calm. One night, out of nowhere, a strange sound breaks the silence. This unexpected noise turns a peaceful vacation into a thrilling story of bravery and curiosity. As the mystery unravels, an unlikely friendship forms with a wild lynx, creating an unforgettable adventure. The story begins with a girl named Alice, who goes to a little village where she wants to spend her vacation with her grandparents. One night, while everyone was peacefully sleeping, a loud noise came from the attic. Alice woke up, scared that there might be someone in the attic, so she woke up her grandparents. The grandparents said there were intruders in the attic. This scared the family, so the grandfather told Alice and Alice's grandmother to go to the porch for safety. The grandfather, holding a pitchfork, bravely went upstairs to confront the supposed thieves. On the porch, Alice waited anxiously, listening to the grandfather's footsteps in the attic. The tension grew until the footsteps stopped and they heard a creaking sound. After a few minutes, the grandfather came back with a smile, surprising everyone. It turns out there were no thieves. Instead, a beautiful lynx had somehow entered their home. The grandfather said calmly that the lynx had come on its own, and instead of chasing it away, he decided to let it stay until morning. The family learned that the lynx sought safety from hunters in their home. The next morning, Alice was curious about their unexpected guest and wanted to make friends with the lynx. But her grandfather strictly warned her not to go into the attic alone. But Alice was too curious to listen. She sneaked into the kitchen with a saucer of milk and a big piece of sausage. She carefully opened the door and went into the attic. When Alice saw the lynx, she felt a mix of amazement and fear. The lynx, looking like a huge cat with shining eyes, sat on a log, watching her closely. Undeterred, she approached, hoping to share some food. However, a hiss and bared fangs warned her to stay away. She left the saucer and sausage near the log, hoping the lynx would accept her offering, and slowly backed away. The lynx responded with purring-like sounds, and the adventurous child felt a sense of achievement as Alice returned to the house, even though she didn't obey her grandfather. They were happy to have encountered such an amazing creature. But the lynx didn't leave that night. It stayed peacefully in the attic. Alice's grandfather fed it cottage cheese and chicken at night. Even though the lynx kept its distance, it unexpectedly became a protector, and the family also knew that the lynx had formed a bond with them and didn't want to go anywhere. One evening, as Alice was walking home from the market after shopping, she was almost at the house. A neighbor's aggressive dog ran towards her, barking and snarling. Alice panicked and tried to fend off the dog, but it was too strong and fast. Suddenly, the lynx came down from the attic, leaping over the fence and landing between them and the dog. It raised its fur and showed its fierce attitude, scaring the dog away. The lynx, having saved Alice from danger, went back to its spot in the attic. When the vacation ended, Alice had to pack her bags and say goodbye to her grandparents and the lynx. She had to go back to the city, where her daily life awaited her. Alice was sad to end her special time with the lynx. The grandparents stayed behind to take care of the house and the lynx. Even though Alice never got close to the lynx, she felt a special bond with it from a distance. Every day, when Alice visited her grandparents' house, she would feed the lynx from a distance. She was also thankful to the lynx for becoming her protector from the aggressive dog that night. Alice wished she could stay longer with the lynx, but she knew she had many things to do in her hometown. She gave the lynx one last look and said goodbye, then left with her parents. Even after Alice returned to her normal routine, she didn't forget her bond with the lynx. She asked her grandfather about the lynx, and he later told her that the lynx vanished after they left, leaving behind a mystery and a memory. Years later, Alice still remembered the amazing story and had pictures and videos with the lynx. She wanted to share her amazing experience with others, so she made a video telling the tale of her adventure with the lynx to the world. People watching the video were amazed by the family's bravery and the unique connection they formed with the wild lynx. That's all for today. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts about this story. What's the next story you'd like to know? Let us know in the comment section below.